Welcome back, dollies.
Hello.
I'm
Happy
Sierra.
Monday. I'm Alyssa.
And yes, happy Fine Monday.
Yes, Monday after Thanksgiving. So if you're here with us, we all got through it. We survived. If you had a chaotic one, a quiet one. Mine was a little chaotic, but it was good. It was a good chaotic. What about
And it
yours?
went better than not that you planned for it to go
Yeah.
back, but it went even smoother than planned.
Yeah, I know. My parents met Jamil's parents. So he was really nervous for that. I was a little nervous. I was just a regular nervous of like, everybody meeting, like, oh, hope everybody gets along. But he was a little bit more nervous and it went great. Everybody cooked, brought stuff. We had a whole feast and everybody got along. It was really fun. I was kind of worried that maybe there'd be like quiet moments, where like not
Yeah,
much is going on and like maybe we play a game or something, but like sometimes new like trying to get everybody to play a game is kind of awkward, I feel
yeah.
like if they're not into it or nobody's vibing together. But it wasn't. Everybody was talking.
And I don't know if his dad seems like the person that would like play a game.
Right. So I'm like, I don't even know like how, like I don't want to be like, should we play a game? And then like half the crowd is like, no thanks. And I'm like, oh,
I'll just put it
never
away. It's
mind.
fine.
Yeah, never mind then. So yeah, it went good and we cooked a lot. Jamil's mom made the turkey and the mac and cheese. I made a broccoli casserole and mashed potatoes. My mom made the sweet potato souffle thing. And then she also made these other sweet potato like appetizer things that she wanted to try.
Ooh.
And then she made a cranberry sauce, and there was a ham, gravy, and a green bean casserole. So there's a lot of food.
And pies. And what was your favorite thing?
My favorite thing was probably the mac and cheese. It was really
Ooh.
good. I just like love noodles, and I feel like
And was it a baked?
yes.
Ooh.
So his mom made it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like thank you so much. You made the hardest ones, like the turkey and the mac and cheese, and they both came out delicious." So it was really
Oh.
good. Yeah. Yours was more on the quieter end, right?
Ours was more on the quieter end. So last year, we had gone to somebody's house in Indiana that we just kind of knew, and it was a little awkward. And we were like, we're not doing that again. No shame, but everything was like store bought. And I made mac and cheese last year. And then also, they set my, like, no big deal. It's replaceable, it's fine. But they set my casserole pan that I had the mac and cheese in. They're like, oh, we're going to warm it up. They set it on the glass stovetop and turned it on. And my thing, but it broke. Like,
Why would
I'm
they
like,
do
put
that?
it in the oven.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're not going anywhere this year. Thank you for the invite. Thanks for being kind. So we obviously still have the kitchen reno going on, but P kind of hooked up the outside propane stove. That's like a camping stove.
Yeah.
And so I made the green beans on that, the gravy on that. I did sourdough discard gravy. That was good.
Um,
And then we just bought pulled pork from the store and like a beef pot pie from a store like this, like it's called Harvest Market. And we would definitely buy those items again. They were so good.
good.
So we just made little sliders. I had buns in the oven, or I mean, in the buns in the oven. I had buns in the freezer. And I just popped them in the oven. He plugged in the oven for a little bit for us so that we can get some things going.
Yeah. Nice.
And I made mashed potatoes. So we had mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans, pulled pork sliders, pot
Yeah.
pie, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
an
so
apple
good.
galette. But we need to talk about one other thing you successfully did this week because it's exciting.
I cut my hair.
Oh, that too. It's been a long week.
So the main things of my week is a successful Thanksgiving, a successful haircut, and a successful sourdough bread loaf.
The first one. Like,
The
of
first
course
one,
she'd
I
get her first
almost
one.
cried. Yeah, I almost cried because there's a lot of prep and, anticipation for a sourdough loaf. And it's not that, I mean, it's not hard. It's just tedious. And like, if one little thing is off,
It does.
it's not coming out good. So I'm like, "Oh my gosh," I was
And
so
it
stressed
takes
because
over a day to make a
it's
loaf
over a
of
day.
sourdough. Like
Right.
it's a lot.
It's not yeah, so I was like, "Oh my gosh," like, I didn't have any expectations. I was like, "Okay, if it comes out bad, it is what it is, I'll just try again." But it came out so good. I think, like I was saying, I added a little bit too much flour on the outside when I put it in because I felt like the crust part was too hard. It was edible, but I was like, "It's too tough." Like, when we were toasting it, I was like, "I feel like it's too tough," and when
Like
I
where it
looked
cuts your mouth.
yeah, when I loo like, I was like, "Ugh." When I looked it up, they said a number of reasons, but one of the reasons that stood out to me was, like, over floured on the outside before putting it in, which the girl that I followed, she flours it before, and I think I just did it way too much. Um, so I'm gonna try not to do that next time. But yes, a success, and it was so good. So I was proud of myself.
Yum.
A day to remember.
He was like so excited for you, and he was like, I want sourdough bread so bad. I'm like, well, get the kitchen done, okay?
Yeah, let it
I'll
be
make
your
you
motivation.
as much sourdough as you want.
Right. Exactly, yep, and then, that same day it was that same day, I cut my hair. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys can see it. It was really long, like, halfway down my butt. I don't know how many inches we cut off, but we cut off a lot of hair, so I don't know, I like this length, I might go a little bit shorter.
I feel like I can see the shorter. I think
Yeah,
I would
I
like
was
it a
thinking
little
maybe
shorter.
like this, like maybe
Yes.
like another inch or 2.
And now if she does that, will she shorten all the layers?
I don't know, I would have to ask her. Maybe.
But I think that length would be good, like right
Yeah, nip level.
nip high. I was gonna say you said it first.
And it's just so crazy because, like, Jamil's mom I was in the kitchen and it was on Thanksgiving and she's like, "Oh my gosh," she's like, "I know you said you just cut your hair, but I just wanted to say, like, your hair's so long." And I was like, excuse me?" And then when I went into work, everybody was like a lot of people liked it, but everybody was like, "Oh, it's not that different." And I was like, "This is short." And they're like, "It's still long." And I'm like, "Okay, so maybe I need to go a little bit shorter." But to me, it feels so short, and then everybody else's reaction was like, "Oh, okay." Like, when my dad called, they were like, "How short did you cut it?" And I was like, "It's like mid-back." And they were like, "Oh." And I'm like, okay, I thought I was gonna get more surprised reactions, so maybe that's my sign to go a little bit shorter.
I think so. I think go
Yeah, so
shorter.
we'll see. I was like, "I'm gonna rock with it for at least a week, see how I feel, and then go from there." So, yeah, what happened with your week? Anything you want to
Oh,
discuss?
I really feel like it's been 2 weeks. How has it only been 1 week?
I was thinking too.
It feels so long, and we had 2 podcasts this last week.
Yeah,
Um,
we
so right after our podcasts, literally last week, uh, our internet went out, and
oh,
I couldn't figure out
yeah.
why. And I was like, "Oh my gosh! Like, there's no streaming, there's nothing." So, like, we like to use Alexa and play Christmas music. Which I still
Yeah,
need to hook all that stuff up. Like our printer, I was trying to print something before this, and I can't. I don't even know how to hook that up to the new Wi-Fi.
yeah.
So I had an old neighbor from California that used to be an internet support guy, and he's
That's
retired
always
now.
helpful.
So I was like, you know what? I don't know what to do. Like, please, no help. I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna call him. So I was like, can you help me? I was like, I don't know,
Yeah,
like, what's wrong? So he had me do all this total tech support stuff, and we figured out that it was just the router. So I ordered more on Amazon, but it wasn't gonna arrive till like December 2nd through the 6th. So I was like, crap. So I got on Facebook Marketplace and I found one for $10. I still might keep the other ones because they expand the like, the reach of the Wi-Fi.
yeah,
And if we want to do like streaming in the backyard, like what's that? Like a projected thing.
yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think you should keep it too.
So, and then what else? We do have walls in the kitchen. Pretty much After today, probably tomorrow, I'll be painting the kitchen. And then after that, it's like kind of cabinets start rolling in.
That's
He
so
still has
exciting.
to do the sink, like the water lines, and figure that stuff out. And we have to move the fridge. So he has to run a water line over there. So still a lot to be figured out, but a lot of progress.
Yep, you're doing the damn thing. Um,
Otherwise, mm, not much. We started putting up Christmas decorations, so we had to get
yeah.
everything down. And then we went to Walmart last night, not really for like Black Friday, just for like because we needed stuff for the kitchen remodel.
Yeah.
And we got like a little blow up dinosaur, like a 4 foot blow up
Cute.
dinosaur that Arkham picked for the front yard. So
Cute. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you did any Black Friday shopping
mine,
online, in person.
mine were pretty boring. Let me look at my Amazon cart, what I bought. Do you want to share yours?
Yeah, I bought that sourdough starter kit that you sent me, which comes with like the Banneton. Is that what they're called?
I always say Benton, but I think it's Benetton.
Yeah, I think it's the
Benetton.
Banneton basket for the dough. It comes with like the whisk mixer thing. It comes with the
Like the
cutter thing.
Danish whisk, the
Yeah, it comes with
dough
like a whole
cutter.
thing. It was like what, $7, $8.
Yeah, it was
So got
$8.
that.
And the sourdough scorer.
Yeah, and I got what else did I get? Oh, I got those things
Oh,
that
the
help you lift
silicone
it out
slings.
because when I tried to lift it with the parchment paper, it was ripping and I like could not get it for the life of me, so that was really difficult. Um, and I got these cloth things that go over the top of like your starter because like we get fruit flies like crazy in here. So, and the
Fruit flies
microwave is
love
just
starter.
hard because like if you're using the microwave, if you're not, but the microwave, what I don't like about it, because it's not that we use the microwave enough for it to not be able to sit in there. It's that it's out of sight, out of mind. I forget about it. And like when I had it out, seriously, one night at like 11, when we were in bed, I was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot to feed my starter," because I was feeding it at like 9 p.m. I got up really quick, fed it, no problem. But it was in the microwave, so I forgot about it. Then the next night or the day after that, I'm not joking, I was dead asleep. Out of nowhere, I was awakened by something, and I seriously was just like, and I woke up and popped my eyes open, and I was like, I forgot to feed my starter. I was woken
Did you
up.
go feed her?
Well, I was like, "What time is it?" I looked, it was 5:30 in the morning when this
Shoot.
happened, and I was like, "Shoot." But it was just the craziest thing because I had been dead asleep, and out of nowhere, I was just like, and
I
I was
feel
like
like it's another life. It's something to keep alive. So I always tell people like if you're willing, I'll give you some discard like to keep
yeah,
alive, but it's up to you if you want to start that journey because I feel like it's
right.
so much
No,
to
I
do.
literally woke I was like, "Oh my gosh, my starter, I forgot to feed her again." And then I was like, "It's 5:30 AM. It's too crazy of a time to get up right now and feed her. Like, she's just gonna have to wait until I actually get up." But then I, like, had trouble falling back asleep. I couldn't stop thinking about her. I was like, "I'm sorry, Mildred. I'm sorry."
Die on
But
me.
she lived through it. She's really tough and resilient. So, but that's the thing that I'm not liking about the microwave is that I'm forgetting about her. So, I
That will
got
help.
those cloth things. And then also something else that I got was that air fryer slash
Oh, that's right.
toaster oven, 8-in-1 Cuisinart brand, stainless steel, non-toxic.
I
And I
think once the kitchen's together, I might get one.
yes, I really like it. In the beginning, I was a little intimidated because it's so, like, fancy, I feel like, in so many different, like, things but I'm starting to use it more. It's so nice. It's so fast, not having to turn the oven on is
And
so
so can you bake something in it? Like could you do a
yes,
small batch of cookies in it or like small
yes.
batch of muffins?
It's
Oh.
actually pretty big. It's, like, this big probably and like this, and it comes with different trays. So it comes with a baking sheet. It comes with, an oven rack. It comes with the air frying basket, and it comes with a like a griddle, a
Mm.
grill plate or whatever those things are called. So you can grill, you can bake, you can air fry, you can toast, and you can just warm something up.
Mm.
So it's really nice. It has like the degree settings like an oven does, like 350, 400, 200. And then it has for the toaster setting, it has like if you want it light toast, medium toast, dark.
Mm.
And then it has like a light. It's so cool. It's a little intimidating, but I really liked it. So that was on sale. Um,
And will
and that,
you leave that on your counter?
yes.
Okay.
Like,
Ooh.
yeah, I can send you a picture of what it looks like on there. I like it. It definitely will take up a little bit of space, but I don't mind. It's nice.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
And
So,
I'm
and
trying to
my
think.
coworker was like, I got that one too because my dad had it. So I got my own like when I moved out, and she's like, and we literally put our microwave like in storage, like in the garage or something. She's like, because we don't use it anymore ever since we got this like toaster oven thing. I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, I'm really liking it. Other
Worth
than that,
it.
that's about it.
And we all know she hasn't bought any Christmas presents yet.
No. Had the opportunity, but it was too soon.
It's not December 20th
I
yet.
don't feel stressed out yet about it, so it's not the time.
I can't. Okay, so Black Friday, this is how exciting we are. I made vegan mayonnaise this past like week and a half because that's what we used to have at the apartment. I just would make vegan mayonnaise because it's easy
Yeah.
at Aquafaba. And Arkham was not a fan. He used to like it when he was little. Now, not a fan. And P is not
Aw.
a fan of it either right now. So he's like, no. So I got mayonnaise. I bought four of them because there was a discount if you bought four.
Dang.
So I was like, fine, you guys. You don't like my
Yeah.
mayonnaise?
You
I'll buy
want
you.
your regular mayonnaise? You got it.
And then I had bought blocks before like Black Friday by Melissa and Doug for Arkham for Christmas.
Mm.
And then I got them and I was like, they were $10. So I was like, oh my God, that's such a good price. They're wooden blocks. They were colorful and I didn't want colorful, but I was like, he was like, it's $10. Like, it's just buy
Yeah.
the colorful ones. I'm like, okay, fine. So I bought them and they showed up and I was like, these are not what I thought they were. They're like tiny, like literally like the squares are like this big. And I was like, no, this is not what he wanted or what I
Yeah.
wanted for him. So I bought a different block set that's like actual um bigger wooden blocks.
Yeah.
And then I bought a space heater because he's been complaining like our room gets really cold, like colder than any of the other rooms. So we're gonna have to figure out why that is.
Ah, weird.
So I don't know. So he's like, get a space heater because it'll save us, I feel like, on electricity. So we'll see if it does. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I got a space heater. I did not realize how expensive space heaters are.
I know they are kind of expensive.
Like when we went today to Home Depot and we went to Walmart yesterday, he was like, let's look at space heaters. I was like, well, I already bought one, but like we can look. And everything was like 70 to 99. And I was like, they're so ugly. And no, I just, no.
Yeah.
So the one I got is kind of cute. It's like, it says it covers 200 square feet. So we'll
Nice.
see. But I feel like it's kind of cute. There was definitely cuter ones,
Oh yeah, it is cute.
but they were like 100 and something. So I was like, no, not right now. And then I got our Tom's toothpaste on sale.
Nice. Anything else you want to add, or should we get into the stories?
Oh, and Greta is on my S list right now because she eats all my stuff. She does it when we're like not around, so she has to be crated. But in the car, she usually does nothing unless there's food. She'll eat something or eat a whole plastic bag that had a sandwich in
Yeah.
it. Right. But the last few times, like Arkham wants to take her when it's in the evening, and we're like, okay, fine. Like if we have to run to Home Depot or Walmart.
Yeah.
And usually she like gets in his car seat and she's like, when we get in there, and she's like all cuddled up in his car seat and she's like, oh, you guys are back.
Yeah.
And I like this last time I didn't notice anything, but today when we got in the car, she had eaten half my headband.
Oh my gosh. Greta.
So, I'm so mad. And she threw up the other morning. I'm like, well, now I know why.
Yeah, for real.
So
Yeah.
that's all I had to add because Serena's looking so cute and innocent. And Greta's on my list.
My butt right now because she like is going crazy. Like and she does like nibbles, but sometimes
to
she'll
eat
drink them.
it.
Ow, that hurt. Get off of me. Okay, let's get into the stories. There wasn't much going on. Maybe it's still because of holidays. I don't know. Maybe I'm bad at researching. Could be all the above. So, three stories. The first story that I saw, and I was like, that could be a good one to talk about because me and Jamil are probably gonna go if we can.
Oh,
It's
I'm excited.
The Weeknd, which is my favorite male artist, and Jamil's favorite male artist, which that's what really sealed the deal with us dating. He was like, "Oh, I love The Weeknd," and I was like, "I love The Weeknd." And then it was love at first sight.
Also,
Um,
where did you guys meet? My dad was asking me, and I was like, I think Tinder. I was like,
Tinder, Sierra.
I don't know.
That's blasphemy.
I don't know online things.
It was Hinge, okay?
Okay.
Tinder is a disgrace. No offense if you met the love of your life on Tinder. It's just is known. Tinder is very known to be just a hookup app. I was
However, will
I
say,
was not on there. We met on Hinge, which the slogan for Hinge is the app that was made to be deleted because you're supposed to find your true
oh,
love, and it worked.
it worked.
It worked. Shout out Hinge.
If you want to sponsor us, we're available.
Yeah.
I was before all the dating. P and I met before all the dating apps, so I don't know anything about them.
No,
However,
Tinder,
there is
I
a
think
couple that like I'm not gonna share any details because I don't know. I don't know them that well.
yeah.
But they supposedly met on Tinder and they have kids and stuff. But every time I run into them, the guy like notices me so quick, and I'm like, I feel like he's kind of like,
He has a free eye.
yeah.
But
So
what is it
I don't
called? A
know.
wandering
A
eye?
wandering eye. I don't
Nasty
know.
boy.
No judgment, but could be because Tinder.
No judgment, but I'm judging.
I almost spilled my
Um,
coffee. Thank God I didn't have a drink. I was about to take
yes, so we met on Hinge. Let it be corrected.
Okay, I'll call my dad right now
Yeah.
and tell him.
He's like, Tinder? Just kidding. He's like, I'm on there. I'm just kidding.
I'm on. I didn't see Alyssa. Just kidding.
Yeah. You're on here. Oh gosh. Yeah, so we met on Hinge and we both love The Weeknd, our favorite male artist. So he just announced this past week that we knew that he was gonna be releasing a new album next year. And he just said that he's gonna do like a one night show at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena here in California.
Oh,
It'll be in January, and it'll be, I think, the day after the album releases.
oh.
So we've got our calendar set to remind
But
us.
there's no actual date that he said yet.
It is going to be so the album releases January 24th. It's
Ooh.
called Hurry Up Tomorrow. And it's the final chapter in a trilogy that includes his 2020 After Hours album and the 2022 Dawn FM album. And then the next night, so January 25th, he will play a one night only engagement at the Rose Bowl Stadium in Pasadena, California. The new production will be held in the round with the staging erected across the entire stadium floor. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know people used erected like that in sentences. Did not expect to read that. Um, so that's really exciting. The tickets go on sale December 2nd. So
Ooh.
I think I'll be at work, but Jamil's like, don't worry. Like I
I'm gonna
got
get him.
my reminder set. I'm getting them. I'm like, okay, cool. Because we kind of feel like he's not gonna be maybe doing tours anymore. Like he just did a huge tour, so I kind of feel like this might be the last
Kind of the
opportunity
end.
to see him. Jamil's seen him in concert already, I think before. I never have. So that'll
Where
be fun
at?
to get tickets. I think in New York.
I was gonna say New York.
So we're excited for that. Story number one. Story number two that I thought was interesting and I would like to hear your thoughts on. Nick Cannon says he has
Lord.
narcissistic personality disorder.
Maybe that's why he wants so many children.
Right? It says Nick Cannon shared that he has narcissistic personality disorder on a recent episode of his podcast, Council Culture. The host of The Masked Singer said in his podcast that he was diagnosed with clinical narcissism. I've taken all the power away from the term narcissism because I've researched it. I understand it. Call me whatever you want, Cannon told Cheyenne Bryant, a psychologist and life coach, who says he accepts his diagnosis and is working on it. He says, I grew up in a Christian household. I could do all things in Christ. I'm a mover, I'm a shaker, he told Bryant. The Christ in me lets me know I'm anointed. I am the light. Cannon's 12 children include twins Moroccan and Monroe with Mariah Carey and golden, powerful queen Zion Mixolydian, Zillion Air, Zen, Legendary Love, Onyx Ice, Rise, Messiah, Beautiful, Zeppelin, and Halo. That was really hard to read.
It was hard to listen
Oh
to.
my god. That was so hard.
Good for Nick Cannon if I'm glad he recognizes it if he's accepting of a diagnosis. I have no problems with Nick Cannon. I used to love Wild 'N Out, okay?
Me too.
I don't think I've ever thought he was attractive. It's kind of crazy to me that he has that many kids.
Either.
And the
He
women,
looks like Kermit the Frog a little bit.
oh my god, the women are gorgeous.
The women are gorgeous.
No, I'm not a Mariah Carey fan. I'm glad that didn't work out.
Yeah.
But
I'm a Mariah Carey music fan.
she has a good voice. P cannot stand it. Whenever I put on Christmas music and her song comes on, he's like, no, no.
Oh my god. I love her Christmas music and I love all of her regular 2000s music and the 90s
that
music.
I did love.
I love. But her as a person, I haven't heard the best things.
Yeah.
But
I think she grew up rich.
That's
not that that's an excuse, but
right. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a musical fan of hers.
But it must be strange for the kids that are Mariah Carey's and hers, the twins. I wonder if they're if they even get to see do the kids even all know that they have the same dad? Do they even get to be siblings?
Right. Do they hang out? Do they know each other? Do any of them have a relationship with each other?
And then to have to explain that, as Mariah Carey, I mean, I'm sure her nannies, not her, are explaining it, but how do you explain that to the kids?
As a kid having to explain that, oh, do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have 10.
11. Yeah. For real.
Yeah, 11.
I have 11 siblings.
All different moms.
Yeah, I only know one of them. He's just he's crazy out there. He needs to be
it's messy.
Put down or something because he's crazy.
It's messy. I mean, hey, if he's able to spend time with all those children, but I guarantee it's more money than time. But hey, how can he afford all those children? That's crazy.
I know. I just don't understand, I don't know. I can't understand it. I cannot understand it.
And if you had to pick one of those names to use, what would you pick?
Oh my god. I was that was so difficult to read. I think Monroe is cute.
Okay. I could see that.
That's it. I don't know. They're just a little too not my style.
I love Zen.
Zen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I could never get P to go for that.
Yeah. So yeah. That was the second story. Third story and final story. I was gonna talk about because They let me see. Let me find it. They announced some of the Super Bowl performers, like who's gonna sing the national anthem and stuff. So I wanted to
Wait,
read that.
I want to guess.
Oh, okay. Let me go through it really quick.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It says right here who's gonna sing it. I don't
Uh,
know who
what
that is.
genre? Oh, you don't know who it is? Then I probably don't know who it is.
It's a Grammy-winning singer and composer who will sing the national anthem.
Is it a female?
No, it's a man.
Do you know him?
Not by the name.
Oh crap. I'm probably not gonna know then. And you don't know what genre he is?
No.
Okay. Not even gonna guess because I don't even have a name.
Okay, it's John Batiste.
Never
John
have I.
Batiste.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it says he will sing the national anthem while trombone shorty and Lauren Daigle will collaborate for America the Beautiful. And Lettucey will perform Lift Every Voice and Sing. I don't think I know any of them.
I've not heard any of
I
those
might have
names
butchered
or
all of
words
them.
in my life.
Batiste, Shorty, and Lettucey are all New Orleans natives,
Hmm.
the city that will host this year's game. And Daigle is from Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Hmm.
Does it say who else is going to perform? Oh, yes. While the pre-show generates buzz, the biggest performer of the night will be Kendrick Lamar, who is
Oh,
slated to headline the halftime show. The show, which represents the height of exposure for an artist, is a harsh pivot from Lamar's more recent years in which he retreated from publicity.
I'll be honest. I know the name Kendrick Lamar, but I have no idea. I don't know any.
Yeah,
I
he's
would not.
not
I don't
really
know what
my
he looks like.
go-to artist. Jamil listens to him more, but that's not really like my genre of music that I will turn on to listen to. I think I know just like his songs that like
Like, what's a
the
song that's popular?
something that maybe you would know.
Yeah.
Um, Let me look at his thing. I don't know if you would know any of these. Oh, do you know the swimming pool song from a long time ago? I got 10 shots. I got a swimming pool full of liquor, then you dive in. Okay.
Never heard it.
Um, that's the only one that I would think that you would know. Oh, the effing problems. I got an effing problem.
No.
No?
Okay, I clearly don't. It's okay.
Poetic justice?
What? Poetic
Poetic
justice?
justice? Bitch, don't kill my vibe?
No, I don't know any of these.
Okay, if you don't know those you're not gonna know any of them. But
I
that'll be
have
cool. I'm sure he'll put on a good performance.
I mean,
So
we're
yeah,
here for it.
I think yeah, that's pretty much it. So those are the 3 stories. Nothing too cray.
Do you have any guesses of what teams might be in the Super Bowl this year?
Oh God.
I know it
I
hasn't even started yet, really, but
let me think. How about we make it our uh goal for the next podcast? I'm gonna do some research. You do your research, and we're both
okay.
gonna come on here and say who we predict
To
for the
be in the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl?
Mhm.
Okay, love it. Ooh.
I just did this thing with Jamil, and I was like, "How many NFL teams do you think I can name?" And I think he said 12 or 13, and I think I named one more than that. So I either
I
named
was gonna say
13
I'd
or
give myself
14.
20, and I'm probably being confident, but
I was like not sure, and I was surprised. I think I got like 13 or 14. I got one more than he said that I could name, and I was shocked at myself. And I literally couldn't think of a single one after I said all the ones I could name. So,
I want to do that
but
after.
Yeah, you should see because I think that you could probably name more. And I was trying to
How
have
many are there?
he said there's like 30 something,
50? Oh.
36, I think, or something like that.
You know
So,
what I always want to do? Like from Friends, they
mm,
like remember they write down all 50 states. I really want to do that. I'm always like, I want to just like see if I can write them all down.
do you not know the song?
I don't. You are always so good at the song, and I'm an auditory learner, but the song, I lose it after like
That
Colorado.
song has stuck with me my
I
entire
know, you
life.
used to sing that.
Yeah, if I sing it, it just is like stuck in my head. So I can for sure write down all 50 states in alphabetical order. I could tell you.
Maybe one of our bonus episodes, we make Jamil come on and be like the referee. And then you like,
Yeah.
we have to do random like trivia things.
Yeah, we should. That'll be fun.
Love it.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, I know like back to music kind of and not knowing people, but you brought up the Ariana Grande SNL a while ago.
Yeah.
And I watched the one with Domingo. If you have not seen SNL Domingo, you
It's
have
the
to watch
best.
it. It's the best. And I'm in love with him. And he literally got arrested at a Sabrina Carpenter. Now, I don't know anything about this concert, but the video's just like so adorable. And like the way he's looking, I like could fall over dead.
Yeah, I saw that. It's really cute. Because
Like
she
I
was
would
every
hook up though.
show.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, every show she was bringing out like a surprise guest or something that she would do that. She would have them in the crowd and be like, and like talk to them, and then all of a sudden the spotlight's on them. And I did see the one with Domingo. Domingo? Is that you?
So I listened to like a video of Marcelo and he was talking about like the song that like pumps him up. And it was like
What is
a
it?
remake on like My Girl, I think. But I could be wrong about the
Like the
name title.
Temptations, My Girl song?
Think so. But it was by Brass Tacks. And they do a bunch of songs, I think. And they like just it's like a jazzy version of the songs.
I'll have to
So
give it a listen.
I put it on my Spotify list to like listen to their songs because I
Yeah,
listened to the like portion of what he said he liked and I was like, oh, I like it. It's like very like uplifting. So
I'll have to give it a listen.
um should we do our hot topic or look at the poll next?
Let's look at the poll and remind us what the hot topic polls were from last time, and then we'll discuss our new hot topic for this week. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Does pineapple belong on pizza? Was our poll for last week. And
What is the verdict?
I hate to say it, but it's 100% no.
Oh, damn it! Whoever you are, do not subscribe. Just kidding.
Get out.
Get out.
But we're gonna try it. I'm gonna make P try it. I feel like Arkham might like it. So next time we order pizza, we're gonna get like half with pineapple
Yeah.
and pepperoni, you think? Or like go for just pineapple and cheese? What do you recommend?
I love pineapple and pepperoni.
Okay. Would it be crazy to put olives on that? That sounds good.
No, it would not be crazy. Throw those suckers on there. I
Capers.
love the jalapenos on there, but it can be spicy. So probably not for Arkham. But I feel like, yeah, you could totally put olives.
Ooh, I'll probably have to peel the pepperoni and the olive off for him anyway, so I'll just have pineapple and cheese.
Yeah. So you have to let me know
I
how
will keep
these
you
test goes,
all posted for the
what your
taste.
household verdict is.
We already know yours is divided.
Oh, yeah.
But my brother-in-law, shout out, he's super for it. So he's on your team. He didn't
Yes.
vote apparently.
Yes. I knew I could depend on somebody.
Um,
It's like our own little community, you know? When you find somebody who is with you on it, you got a friend for life.
I feel like most people are against it because I feel like when you think of pineapple on pizza, you just think of that pizza that has like it's the traditional Hawaiian pizza. And I feel like people don't like the Hawaiian pizza. So
I
they're
don't
just like,
like
ew.
Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, I don't like Hawaiian pizza because the ham, or what is it that they put on there?
Canadian bacon, I think. Which
Yeah.
how is that Hawaiian pizza?
I do not. Yeah, that That is true.
Canadian bacon and pineapple, how does that make it Hawaiian?
Right, that should be like a Canadian pizza.
Yeah.
Weird.
It should be like Spam, which
Yeah, so
sounds
I
amazing.
do not like the Canadian bacon. I never did. It's like so you can barely chew it. It's gross. I don't
Oh,
like
I'm
it
gonna
at
like
all.
that.
Sierra's about to throw up just thinking about it. I do not like that Canadian bacon. I would if that was on my pizza when I ordered a pineapple pizza, I would take that shit off and I would throw it as far as I could. And God forbid if it slapped somebody in the face, it was probably meant to be because they were probably anti-pineapple on pizza.
Literally, I've never had the Canadian bacon, but your description of it makes me feel sick.
Sick. It's nasty. So you know who I judge? People who like Canadian bacon on their pizza, okay?
Not pineapple, Canadian bacon. It
Yeah, so
doesn't
that's
belong on pizza
why
or
I
anything.
get the pineapple, pepperoni, and jalapeno. Because that's what you need to get. Okay? I will throw that Canadian bacon. Get that. It's like Nacho Libre, like get that corn out of my face. Oh heck yeah, no thank you. Not into that.
I'm dying. Oh my
Um,
god.
so what's the hot topic this week?
This week's hot topic is leftovers. I know we got tons left over from Thanksgiving, or not really. We don't really anymore. And I know you don't either. But not just Thanksgiving leftovers, but in general. When you're leaving a restaurant, do you leave it on the plate? Do you bring it home with you? Give it to your
And if
dog?
you bring it home, does it go uneaten? You know, like, do you bring it home thinking like I'll try to eat this and then you never really do eat it, you end up tossing it anyways, or do
Because
you
I
eat
feel
it?
like there are people that are like, oh, like, do you want to take some home or whatever? And they're like, no, I don't do leftovers. I'm like,
Yeah,
ew. I
I
judge those people.
yeah. I love leftovers. I love them. And I'm somebody that like for Thanksgiving, because I love good food, convenience, easy.
Easy.
And if I have Thanksgiving leftovers for a week, I will eat that for a week because it's right there in the fridge. I know it's good food and I don't want it to go bad and it's convenient. So I will eat it for a whole week. I love leftovers. That shit will get eaten. What about you?
I love leftovers. My family has always taken leftovers home. Like, and always when we sit down at a restaurant and we like look over and we're like, oh my God, that plate is like full.
I
Like
hate that.
cringe.
Yeah,
Cringe.
breaks my heart.
Give it to somebody.
Yeah.
I
Even like,
mean,
sometimes he'll come home and if he like went to a restaurant with a friend or something and he has leftovers, he's like, "Oh, I brought home leftovers, like, if you want them." So I'm like, "Just bring them, like, somebody else could eat them, you know?"
I'm like a raccoon in the trash. I will dig through and eat what I can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm here for leftovers.
Me
Even
too.
you can turn them into something else. Salads are tough. Salads are
Salads are tough.
if they're dressed, but I usually ask for dressing on the side.
Yeah.
But like I love French fry and eggs. Oh my god, if you can bring home leftover French fries, chop them up and put them with the eggs and
Yeah.
chorizo. Mm.
Yeah.
So bring it home or give it to somebody. I've seen like where people literally like package up and give it to somebody that maybe doesn't have food. I mean, they'll
Right,
eat it.
exactly. Exactly.
So don't waste food.
Yeah,
We're
so
still gonna
let
put
us
a poll.
know. Right, let us know if you are a leftovers type of person or if leftovers are not your thing.
Yeah.
Well, anything else we wanna add?
This was an off the rails episode, but we're here for it.
It was off the rails. Hope you stuck with us.
Hopefully, you're still here. Happy post Thanksgiving. Happy holiday season.
It'll be December.
This will be December. You are
This will
right.
be our first December podcast.
So, basically, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Are you jamming any Christmas music right now?
Personally, by myself in my car, yes, I am.
We've been jamming it, but P was like, no. Like any of the songs, I was like, listen to this one. It's so good. And he was like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. So now that
Oh,
it's
I've
after
been ready.
Thanksgiving, I'm like, can we play you some Christmas songs now?
Yeah. No, November 1st hits and I'm like,
It's Christmas.
yeah.
Any one you care to mention?
For songs?
Yeah, for Christmas
Well,
music.
I don't want to piss P off, but Mariah Carey ones, I like they're just such a classic jam, you know?
I mean, I'm not here for
I
it.
love the Mariah Carey Christmas songs. I like Ariana Grande's Christmas music too.
Oh,
She has like some Christmas jams that are very like poppy and like fun and like I
I will
like
look
her
those up.
album. There some of them have like really good beats. That you're like, okay, like the beat in this is good, but it's like a cute like Santa song or something. So I like Ariana Grande's um
I feel like you're gonna say one that I'm thinking.
Justin Bieber.
Yes,
Love Justin Bieber.
that's still a favorite. Oh,
Still a favorite. Also, I was gonna say, I don't know if you listen to Sabrina Carpenter.
I've never heard any of her songs. The
That
Domingo
is
thing and the
crazy.
like, that's the first I've ever even heard of her.
She has a song called Nonsense, and that one got popular, and then she made a Christmas um
Version of it.
version of it that I actually really like because her songs are kind of like they have little lines in there that are kind of like naughty. You're like,
Ooh,
oh. So then her Christmas nonsense song has like some like Christmas naughty lines, and you're like, oh.
okay. Well,
So
I
it's
will.
kind of cute because like you don't hear it until you hear it. So give it a listen. That one's fun to, it's like catchy. So I like her Christmas nonsense one and the Ariana Grande one. So let me know what you guys think of those.
Ooh, mine is I've been jamming the Nico Moon Christmas music. He just came out with regular music, more of it.
Yeah,
But his Christmas one, Love, and his wife sings in it. So good.
cute. Oh
Justin
yeah,
Bieber,
I
the one
heard
I
the
sent you.
100%. Yeah, that was really good.
Justin Bieber's is my favorite. Whenever I hear it, I'm like, ugh.
Celtic.
We went to a Justin Bieber concert like many
Like,
years ago.
were we
Yeah, we were
13?
like 13.
That was the best.
That was the best. So
And we
it's got a
thought we were
special
gonna
place in
get
our
picked
heart.
to go on stage and be one less lonely girl, one less lonely girl. We weren't, but
We
it was fun.
definitely were, but whatever. It's fine, Justin. We get it. Um, John Legend. I
Mm.
love his Christmas
I do
album
like John Legend's Christmas album.
and the Philly special, the one I sent you to with Jason Kelsey.
Oh yeah,
I do love that one too.
I'll have to listen.
So those are my tops. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
try Ariana Grande and the Sabrina Carpenter one.
Yeah, those are like fun like pop song ones. So if you're in the mood for like an upbeat like pop, like they're just cute because it's like Christmas vibes. But yeah, let me know what you think and
We'll see you in the next one, dollies.
yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Happy December.
Happy December. Love ya.